Hello and welcome to the advent of automation, your personal 20-day guide to streamlining your BI workflow. This is day 16 of our learning journey, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through an automation I've been working on lately using GPT to automatically generate key insights from Power BI after fresh data arrives in our dataset. A flow like this can save time for analysts or anyone who creates Power BI reports, as it can easily handle descriptive analysis and help business users by presenting historical data analysis in a written summary on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. With that said, let's dive in. Hello and welcome to BI-Lingual Analytics. My name is Roland and I'm here to guide you through the world of data, analytics, and automation. If this is your first time around here, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons so you won't miss any of my tutorials. It means a lot to me and helps others to find content like this. Today's focus is on setting up a flow involving Power BI and GPT with some prompts. You should be able to build on the foundations of our previous videos from the Advent of Automation series and add these elements to a Power BI data flow and semantic model refresh automation. It seems like an obvious and smart idea to generate insights from data once new records arrive. A word of caution before we start heavily utilizing AI. Always ensure you follow the guidelines set by the data owner, your company, and the country you operate in. AI is a field that evolves and changes day by day, so keep that in mind. With that said, let's head over to my machine. We are going to start with an instant cloud flow to allow me to trigger this flow whenever I want to for this demo. Then add the run a query against the dataset action. After selecting the workspace and the dataset, I head over to Power BI Desktop. Let's assume the following. My report gets refreshed once a month, and I usually send out a high-level summary about sales changes compared to the previous period, best performing product groups, customers, and channels. It might not be the most detailed root cause analysis, but it provides an overall overview for users to see how the business performed in the previous month. To do something like that using GPT, I need to provide those details in a query. So let's head over to the AI Insights page. I can add a few mission-critical fields that will allow us to generate that summary with GPT. Now, as I mentioned, assume this report is updated monthly, so we need to add a date filter to the visual to only include the latest month's results. As my data is historical, I couldn't use the relative date visual level filter. Instead, I will add the year-month filter and select 2021 October. The fields you add to the table and the filters you apply need to align with your requirements. If you get data daily, that could be your visual level filter. If you only want to focus on a product level summary, but with more granularity, remove all other fields and add the product name. I think you get the gist of it. Alrighty, now we have all the fields we will ask questions about, so click on Optimize in the ribbon and open the Performance Analyzer. Start recording and refresh the visual. With that, we can copy the text query from Power BI Desktop to Power Automate. In the top-end section, change the number to 100,000 to allow more data points to be queried, hopefully covering all data points. Before adding more steps, include a Create CSV Table action to allow us to reference the output of this query. It's as simple as adding a new step, searching for the Create CSV Table action, and adding the first table row's dynamic content. Easy! Here comes the GPT summary action. Start from an AI Builder connector and look for the Create Text with GPT using a prompt action. Select the AI Summarize prompt. If we test the prompt, it's a very general summary prompt, but let's see what we get out of it. For the input text parameters, select the outputs from the CSV table creation step. Let's try to save the flow before testing. As you can see, we can't save an AI text-generated flow without an approval step. I think this is a fantastic guardrail for AI. We all know how much help we get from AI in our daily lives. However, when sending out auto-generated summaries, it's important to have someone at least glance over the text. Microsoft can get some brownie points for this AI implementation, at least from me. While we are not covering all aspects of the approvals feature in Power Automate in this series, I need to add an approvals tab to test this flow. Search for approvals and select the Start and Wait for an Approval of Text action. The title should be AI-generated insights. The suggested text is the text dynamic content from the previous AI step. Lastly, assign the approval to myself. Now we can save and test the flow. We have completed all the steps and now it's just waiting for approval. So let me head over to the approval section of Power Automate and check what's assigned to me. Alright, we have our very first AI-generated summary about a Power BI report or dataset. How good is that? Let me copy-paste this text to a notepad so it's easier to read. Feel free to pause the video now to read through the summary. Knowing this summary was created just by clicking some buttons in Power Automate and Power BI's UI is just wow. Wild. Sure, it's not the exact kind of summary I expected or would like to send out, but it's still amazing to see what we can achieve without writing a single line of code. Now, let's start fine-tuning the prompt so we can get better results, or rather, results more aligned with my expectations. Back to Power Automate. Before we do that, let's approve this summary so the flow can stop running. As you can see, we have multiple options and we can even add a comment. I suggest utilizing the comment section, it's great for an audit trail too. In the AI builder action, create a prompt that's more closely aligned with our expectations for the output text. Click on Prompt and select a new custom prompt. Start the prompt by highlighting what data this summary should be based on. To add the field we can use in the parameters, either click on the plus sign at the top right corner and select the input type, for us it's text, or simply type a backslash and select the input type. I'm going to call this query data. When done with the prompt, add dynamic content from the previous step. Now let's go back to define our questions and prompts to shape the summary. I won't bore you with the multiple iterations I went through to get this to a level I'm happy with. So let me just add a predefined prompt here. This is a very detailed prompt, but if you're familiar with any AI prompting services, you are probably already aware of the importance of detailed, well-crafted prompts. With that, it's time to save and test the flow again. When we get to the approval step, head over to the approvals and see what sort of output GPT created for us. Just like before, copy it over to a notepad. Yes, this one looks much more aligned with our business expectations. I would probably still tweak the prompt a little bit just to provide more details, especially around the top 20 customers and the top 5 item groups. But I do believe this provides a really good understanding of what's possible right now with this action. I do believe this is a fantastic result from an AI-generated summary. I just love how easy it is to create an automation for an analytical summary based on a Power BI semantic model. Imagine how much time you could save by automating high-level overviews or sharing insights that could otherwise take hours to compile. Then you, as a BI professional, analyst, or even a sales or operations team member, can spend more time on activities that add more business value. We all know that prompting is going to be a critical skill in the world of AI. A slightly refined prompt can give much better results. As we are looking to automate processes, I reckon it's better to spend time setting up a powerful and robust prompt rather than manually tweaking the output of GPT text every single time. It also means you are likely to go through multiple iterations of a prompt before implementing it in a business-critical flow. To give you some insights, it took me 5 or 6 iterations to get to the prompt you saw in this demo. I even asked Copilot to help me get started with the prompt. I feel the need to highlight again that this automation uses GPT, which means you must have some guardrails and ensure you align with your company's AI guidelines and any relevant data policies. Whether it's a company-specific policy or something like GDPR rules in Europe, it's always important to understand how data is being processed. I'm not an expert on AI security, but you can find some great materials on this topic online. Make sure to use your search engine of choice to read up before implementing a solution like this. As I mentioned previously, I like that Microsoft requires an approval step for a GPT-generated text in Power Automate. It helps with the adoption and has the potential to reduce AI hallucination being sent out in an email or chat to multiple team members. And a good-fashioned data validation for a few examples never hurts either. Lastly, don't think of these steps as a standalone flow. You can easily add them to any Power BI semantic model refresh, making it even more powerful and allowing all users to get a quick summary of the data without needing great analytical skills. This setup helps BI professionals introduce the power of analytics to a wider audience. And with that, we've covered everything for this demo. I hope you enjoyed this series, and by the end of December, or whenever you complete the learning, you will have some great automation ideas to enhance your BI workflow. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section below, and I do my best to answer them quickly. Thanks for staying till the end. I hope you learned something new today. If you did, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, check out these tutorials to take your data, analytics, and automation journey to the next level. Until the next one, see ya!